Hello, my lovely Aquarians. Welcome to your 2024 yearly forecast for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being patient, as I know these have taken a little bit longer for me. I've been super busy in the month of December. So if you'd like to book your very own 2024 yearly forecast, the link is in the description box down below for this type of reading or any other service that I have offered. For super in-depth reading like this one, there's only like a handful of appointments left, so grab one of those appointments while you still can. For a shorter version, there's still a little bit more appointments left. So if you are interested in those or any of the services, link in the description box. Thank you guys so much again for being here. I'm going to pull one card for every month, and then we'll clarify if as we go along. I'll pull Energy Oracle, Romance Angel, tap into your love life, and money energy. So we're going to hit it all, okay? Aquarius, as I was getting ready, meditating, trying to tap into the vibe that is you for the 2024 yearly forecast, a couple cards flew out. So if you know tarot, you will know the significance of these cards. And I'll give you the channeled message that I was receiving. For some of you, the Sun, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So it's really telling me that you guys have a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of stability, a lot to be thankful, grateful for. I also feel that if you are single and looking for love, you're about to get snatched up, right? So somebody will find you very attractive at this time. I do feel that's, you know, someone here will be like a hot commodity. Someone will be very interested in you. I do feel like for some, this is going to be like the counterpart that you have been looking for or waiting for, right? Male or female, not gender specific, whatever, however this may apply to you, Aquarius. Now, also on that flip note, on that energy, if you want to take them individually, obviously the Sun card, beautiful energy. I hope they come out again. You know, happiness, joy, contentment, fulfillment. Also, I do feel like for some of you, if you've been spending a lot of time indoors, it's time for you to get outdoor. Even if there's no sun where you're at, spending a little bit of time outdoors is really, you know, fuel for the soul, right? 10 of Pentacles, obviously family foundation is super important for you. Stability, financial stability, but also just feeling like you're on solid ground, you know? I feel like that's energy that's also going to be predominant in your 2024 forecast. Queen of Wands, as I said, it was Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And so it does feel someone's going to find you attractive at this time, but I also feel like you're going to be very committed to your projects. You're, you know, in the pursuit of happiness, joy, fulfillment. If you've got a goal, if you've got something in mind, you're definitely going to make it happen. Now, on the upside to that, a few other cards had also kind of flipped out that weren't so, I don't want to say positive because obviously, you know, but they weren't like the best vibe, the best energy to pursue or look forward to in the coming year. With the Moon card, the Devil card, 8 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. I'm sorry, 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. That's what came through. And so for some of you, there could be some issues with you know, being very obsessive about working your ass off, being a super workaholic. For some, this could be very unhappy energy to your job, to your workplace, your business, feeling like you're stuck, tied and bound, like this is all you've got and you can't leave or go anywhere else. And this is where you're going to have to be until it's time to retire, even if you're unhappy at your current place or position. I feel like for some of you, it can also feel as though there aren't any opportunities that are coming your way. And for others, I feel that you are not letting anybody know that you are looking for other opportunities to like bounce, jump ship, leave your current workplace environment. So what I'm doing here is I am pulling a card for every month. Let me know how those channel messages resonated with you. As always, your playlist is up here and at the end of this reading. Thank you guys once again for being here. The best, easiest, and most loving way that you can support me, my work, my channel. I do put in a lot of time, energy, effort into these. Is if you guys give this a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. A lot of major arcanas here for you. So far, you've got the Death card, strong Scorpio energy, Temperance card, Sagittarian energy, the Empress card, which the last two readings had the Empress card. Leo and Sag had the Empress card. And beautiful. See, the sun came back out. Can't wait to see what the clarifying cards will have for you at the bottom of the deck. 3 and 4. Nice. Look at all that yellow right there. That yellow, that gold, that creativity, that happiness, that sun energy, solar and sacral, solar plexus and sacral chakra energy here. A lot of creativity, a lot of, I'm hearing master planning. Okay. So if you've got big goals and plans and you're feeling like you're stuck to your current situation, or that you've been stuck in a, boring situation for too long, I do feel like you will be looking towards new ways, new ideas, creative ways of leaving a current situation and moving on. You've got a lot to look forward to in the coming months here. As I was saying, your major arcana with the Empress card here. You also have the Lovers, the Justice, and the Sun. So a lot of impactful energy for the year ahead. And every month with the major arcana is going to be a very strong energy for you. March has the Death card. May has the Temperance card. June has the Empress card. September has the Lovers. October has the Justice card, which is, Libra season around that time. And December has the Sun card, which is a positive note that you're going to be ending 2024 on a very happy and positive note. Let's see what your energy oracle is. Beautiful. First chakra, Archangel Michael. This could be significant to you. That is my little Archangel Michael. And I say little only because I've got huge ones throughout my house. So this is my little one that stays on my table here. But first chakra, Archangel Michael, very important for you to stay grounded. That if you have felt that anyone or anything has kept you off balance, off kilter, definitely reach out, invoke the energy of Archangel Michael. His powerful sword and shield will help clear away any blockages, any ties, any cords that you feel may be holding you back. And those of you that are wondering what these crystals are here for, it's so that I don't get dinged on YouTube, as I have not covered the nudity on these cards. Okay. I apologize. I've been recording all day. I've got a little bit of a dry throat here. Sorry, guys. I had to clear my throat there. The world just was coming through. Ooh, Jesus. Maybe I got some messages somebody doesn't want me to pass on. I was not this bad with the other readings. All right. Like I said, if anybody's wondering about these crystals, yeah, I get dinged if any of the cards show any type of, unsavory images. What I consider artwork, apparently YouTube does not. And so here we go. First chakra, Archangel Michael. I do feel that he is a very powerful, also non-denominational, for those of you that are like, I'm not religious, I'm not Catholic, I'm not Christian, whatever. Non-denominational, you do not have to practice any type of religion, even if you don't consider yourself like spiritual, right? But first chakra, Archangel Michael, very strong presence when you lean on someone like this that can help you clear away any fear fear is coming up very loud and clear here. And I'm being told to pull from the Archangel Michael Oracle that I have. Give me one moment. Do I have it here? Let me grab that. One sec. I apologize. I have been, I didn't want to take a super long break there in recording. I had been reorganizing all my decks. And it was not where I remembered it being. But here it is. Archangel Michael wants to step in and give you a separate message now. No one else has had this, so consider yourself lucky and special. Archangel Michael, thank you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for being here. Thank you for standing by Aquarius. What important message do you have for Aquarius in 2024? Advice, assistance. I was picking up on some sort of fear energy. Now, fear doesn't necessarily mean like, oh my gosh, I'm afraid of something, but rather there are other ways that fear can show up in terms of anxiety or instability, right? Well, you could also be afraid of being around certain people, afraid of other people's energies. Archangel Michael is saying that this year, you really have to work on shielding yourself from others' influences of, influences is the one. And there you go. Make a commitment. Okay. I think I said that in the beginning, but thank you, Archangel Michael. Let me pick this up with the Shield Yourself card. This is the prayer that comes with this card. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And then you can specify a name or a situation that you would like protection from Archangel Michael at this time. And you have the card of make a commitment. Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for your presence, for your guidance, for being here for Aquarius. I do feel like if there are any fear-based thoughts or you're fearful about certain situations, if you have felt that there has been any type of manipulative energy from people, family, situations, if you have felt that someone has been plotting or working against you, I feel like some of you are in this like Nine of Swords energy, because I'm seeing it in my mind's eye, that it's like sleepless nights, that has you up at night. I feel like some of you are even thinking of, of how you're going to handle this when it's all found out. Five of Pentacles. You have Four of Swords in the month of January. Jesus. Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. If you have felt that there is someone that has been working against you, that has been interfering with your finances, draining your account. Maybe some of you have experienced identity theft, fraud. It could be somebody at work that's undermining you, that's trying to take away from you, right? Why does Aquarius get this opportunity? Why do they get paid overtime? Why did they get extra hours? Why are they favored? Maybe they see it as favoritism, but in reality, the company is like, they've got seniority, shut the F up. You know what I mean? Like it's that type of thing where maybe you got some newbies that are just like, why Aquarius? Why them? Okay, why aren't these opportunities offered to everyone? I want those opportunities. I want that kind of money, right? And so 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. This can also be financial ruin, financial loss, poverty. If you are on the verge of losing your home, okay, this is because you already, it's in the process. This is not something new to you. Not everyone is going through this, but I do feel like there may be some health issues here that you're also worried about. You are on the verge of feeling like you're losing it all. And how do you rebuild? How do you start over again? And what are you going to do? How do you ask for help? How do you start over? I feel like some of you literally, this feels like someone is on the verge of homelessness, or just lost their place. And if you have a family or children or pets, you are sick with worry. Literally sick with worry. So if there are some issues that you've had when it comes to your finances, people taking advantage of you, people taking you for granted, if you also feel that you have been in a situation or in this energy or mood that you're overtaken by dark thoughts, that's coming through loud and clear, okay? Archangel Michael is saying, don't forget about him. He can help heal you, clear you. Reach out to Archangel Michael. Do a prayer candle if you can. Let me show you. I mean, you can literally get these at any, supermarket or, Hispanic, Latino, Mexican market. And they have a prayer here, English and Spanish, right? You could say your prayer, light your candle, ask for the assistance, the help that you need. Especially if you need to cut away ties from people that are not for your highest good, bad influences, people that are really only after their own happiness and don't care what happens to you, okay? Very, very scary energy, not gonna lie to you. If you've got people like that around you that are that cold-hearted. So I do feel like if you have been dealing with that type of energy as you're closing out 2023, Spirit is saying most definitely close out the year. Start the new year with some peace and quiet, some alone time, contemplating, rethinking your next plan, rethinking your next move, taking back control of your life. For some of you, this just means being super quiet in meditation, breaking away, breaking free, detaching from people, places, things. I feel like I'm pointing to my high cheekbone under my eye, like Spirit is saying keep an eye out, right? It just feels as though Spirit is giving you that warning of see people for who they are, okay? Don't fall prey to empty promises, especially if there's a pattern of them not really following through. February brings you the 3 of Cups, much to celebrate. Energy of joy, celebration. You could be offered a promotion, a big money opportunity. This could be good news that comes through, whether it's your personal good news or someone else's good news, right? Like somebody finds out they're expecting, someone gets a promotion, a new job, starts a business, loan approved, grant approved. Maybe for some of you, you get the financial assistance you need to make sure that you're in a good place with your home and you don't lose your home, right? Knight of Cups. This can also be, if you're single, you're meeting someone new and it gets pretty romantic. You're going for date nights. This is getting to know each other energy. This is spending lots of time together energy. This is someone who's romantic, who will sweep you off your feet, or you could be the one sweeping someone off their feet. Getting to know someone. If you are in a relationship or married, I do feel like there will be much to celebrate at this time, especially if you're a February Aquarius, right? You could be traveling, going out of town, and just really like some good old celebrating your birthday, okay? Well deserved. Yeah. 8 of Cups, you know, 8 of Cups is also walking away energy. So I do feel like if after, ooh, yes, baby, 10 of Cups. I do feel like after dealing with this type of energy, you're like, I'm not going to let that type of shit, right, ish, whatever, stress me the F out. I got big plans for a birthday and they're not invited. And neither is their drama, their BS. I'm walking away from all of that and I'm going to do me. I'm going to celebrate me because my birthday is only once a year. And you're the pursuit of your own happiness, right? You're going to do what makes you happy. If that means bringing the right people, places, spending it with your partner, your children, then that's what it is. Then that's what it is. Some of you can be getting married. Some of you can be renewing your vows, especially for you little romantic lovebirds, right? That Valentine's comes around and you want to get married on Valentine's Day or engaged or, you know, I do feel like there's a lot of romance and love in the air, and also like an opportunity for a fresh start in a relationship, especially if you've been dealing with a lot of drama that you even feel like, you know, you haven't been able to be calm and relaxed enough to cozy up to someone. Okay. So in March, you have the Death card, death and rebirth, right? Putting to bed, putting a complete end to things that no longer serve you, things that are not meant to, things that are not meant to go with you moving forward. So for some, 7 of Swords, the Death card with the Hierophant card. Now, some of you are falling out of religion, right? You could, you know, maybe not be religious, but continue to be spiritual. Some of you, someone that you trusted that was a mentor, a practitioner, someone that you looked up to. This feels like their downfall. You see them as opportunistic. You see them as deceitful. You see them as preying onto people's hopes and dreams. Okay? So I feel like you're seeing the truth about someone who tries to live like this holier than thou, who is, you know, like a mentor, someone you look up to, someone who's older, experienced. I also feel that if you've got super duper religious family members, right? Holy rollers, but judgmental AF. Yeah. You're breaking away from that. You're just like, breaking away from people like you does not mean I'm breaking away from my religion, from my God, from my whatever, right? If you decide that you want to explore your very own spiritual journey, but you were raised a specific religion, I feel like you're going to have people saying that like you're turning your back on God, you're turning your back on the Lord, you're turning whatever, right? But it feels as though you're just like, no. But if something doesn't jive with me, I'm not going to continue to pursue it. I'm not going to continue to obey, pray, idolize. Tell me more about this 7 of Swords. And yes, for some of you, this is a broken engagement. This is breaking away, breaking free from an engagement, from a marriage, and starting a whole new life all over again. Ace of Cups. Leaving a bad relationship, a negative relationship, toxic karmic cycle. This is someone who can be, you know, a thief, a backstab, betrayer, someone who cannot be trusted with your heart. So this feels like this is someone who you love or loved hurt you really deeply. and you walk away from it. From them, from the marriage, the family, whatever. For some, I feel like you're discovering that other people knew, like people in your family that should have had your back. And that makes you want to walk away from everyone. Like, F you, I can't believe you knew and didn't tell me shit. Why would you have somebody else's back instead of mine? And that's just real talk, because I'm feeling the anger from that card. The anger, the frustration, ready to punch a wall. King of Wands flipped out as I said that. So 2 of Wands in the month of April. You are at a crossroads. You need to make a decision. Do you fully turn your back on this situation, on this person, on the people that had a hand, had a play, or did nothing, watched somebody hurt you, abandon you, cheat on you, if that's your situation? But I do feel with the 5 of Wands here, this is not only just inner conflict that you need to work through, but this is not getting along with your friends, with your family, with your partnership. This is also competition. Again, if you discover that somebody knew about this deception, this betrayal, and did not tell you anything, I feel like there's going to be a lot of conflict as to whether or not they even, should have a place in your life, because you can't trust them either. Tell me more about the 2 of Wands. So you're at a crossroads. Create your own life. Walk away with your share of the money, of the income, of the household, and create the life that you want. Magician says that you can. Magician says that you can. You're capable. You're able. The resources are there for you. Yes, you will be very, very conflicted about it. But the Fool card says that now is your time to take that leap of faith. To trust. Trust in the process. Trust in the plan. Trust in God's plan, universal plan. Whatever it is that you are feeling guided to. Now, of course, that is not for everyone. Look at that. The cards are just jumping out. However, if you did put all your eggs in one basket and super trusted someone that many people have warned you not to trust in, the truth comes out. This does not necessarily have to be a marriage, partnership, or relationship. This can be a friend. This could be a family member. This can be a coworker. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment in the month of May with the Temperance card. Strong Sagittarian energy. The Temperance card is telling you to slow down. See things as they are. Take some time to really come to the conclusions that you should come to, rather than reacting out of anger and making decisions out of anger, out of presumptions. I get this feeling that while you definitely trust your intuition, there are times where your intuition can be clouded by negative experiences. And it's like a dog to a bone, not wanting to see anything different and not open to hearing anyone else's perspective. So you have to be careful of that, or you will continue to be stuck in that cycle, and then you will be looking like the fool. But the Temperance card is about slowing down and enjoying every moment towards your wish fulfillment, towards your happily ever after. For those of you, this is enjoying every last minute at work before retirement, right? Some of you may be looking towards retirement at this time, and you're thinking of, is it time for me to retire? In the month of May, that will come to the forefront. You will be thinking of that. What can I do to work towards my happiness, to work towards my financial security, to work towards whatever it may be? Some of you, I just heard you have a house project in the works. So you could be remodeling, redecorating. You could be, adding on. You could have an ADU being built. I just feel like there's a lot here that some of you are working with hands-on. Knight of Wands. I feel like if you're doing some sort of ADU or some sort of add-on, redecorating, remodeling, the intention was for someone that you really cared about, that you really wanted to help and support. But it feels as though you want to complete and finish this project, but you're kind of backing away to its original intent and purpose. However, I get this feeling that you are really happy and feeling useful and purposeful when you work with your hands, when you're doing something that brings you happiness and joy. So if you are processing a bad friendship, detachment, if you are processing, relationships, friendships that aren't working out, divorce, separation, I feel like there is something that has to do with working with your hands that becomes almost therapeutic for you to, get a different perspective. It's like you are alone with your thoughts at that time, because when you are working with something or working on something with your hands are busy, but there are thoughts that are being processed in your mind at that time. And I feel like there is a part of you that your best times of clarity come from when things feel like it's almost like dummy work, right? Like, oh, this is nothing, and you're tinkering with stuff. Maybe, you're working on electronics or woodworking, or maybe it's like arts and crafts stuff, or maybe you're painting, but your hands are keeping you physically busy, but your mind is going through situations and breaking things down to better understand why things happened, how things happened, if there were any red flags you missed, if there was anything that you could have done differently. And it's almost as though it's some sort of, and I'm not a doctor, I'm not even a scientist or anything like that, but like your motor skills with your brain skills, I don't know, your process, your mental thought processes with your motor skills, there is some sort of connection that helps you there to get the clarity that you need to be able to have that quiet moment, that calm moment to say, okay, did I F up? Did I overreact? What could I have done differently? And then at the end of the day, you feel accomplished because you finished something with your hands that you actually physically worked on. But also there is a part of that that's a stress reliever, right? Now, if I got any psychologists here, let me know what that means because I'm obviously not a psychologist, but maybe you can break that down for me and give me a better idea of how to describe that, because I may have done a poor job at that. But I hope you understood, okay? So I feel like there is a lot of that, being able to work with your hands and being able to bring in clarity and feeling, accomplished for something that you finished. So I feel like that's going to be important for you in the month of May. In June, you have the Empress card and the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, that's awesome freaking energy right there. Whatever it is you're working on, if it's a passion project, if it's actual products that you're making to sell, if this is putting in extra overtime work, if you're doing something, like I said, if you're adding an ADU or doing remodeling to your home, maybe you've got rental property, like you're going to be able to get more money out of what you've already invested. With the Empress card being the major arcana here, says very, very strongly, yes, please. Where you plant your seeds will grow, and you're golden, baby. It's like you're going to bring in a lot of money. There is an influx of money, of stability. Didn't I say, what were the cards that I said in the beginning from a channel message? I think I said I got the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun, or what was it? I don't even remember anymore. I channel intuitively, so I don't retain the messages, but maybe you guys can remember. 10 of Pentacles with the Empress. Oh my God. I mean, June is going to be super duper pivotal and important for you. Right there. In fact, that's probably going to be your screenshot right there, your thumbnail. Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, good fortune, serendipitous moments. This is luck being on your side, especially when it comes to money. This is the right investment. Some of you could be inheriting a lump sum, a large amount of money. You could be inheriting properties, or you could have already inherited it and you are, working to improve the properties so that you can rent them. I feel like someone here may be like purchasing like a multi-unit property that's going to bring in some overflow of cash. That's definitely going to help you, get to retirement sooner rather than later, being able to work on securing your financial stability. That is an awesome freaking combination. June, you've definitely got money, stability coming through. Also feel like being at the right place at the right time. You happen to come across, something that piques your interest, and then you meet someone there. Or maybe all of a sudden you decide to go to, specific coffee shop or tea shop or lunch, lunch spot that you wouldn't normally, and then you meet someone, or you see a flyer posted, or there's an opportunity that just happens to stumble on your path. June is going to be super duper important for you, pivotal time for you. Now, the Sun card flew out in reverse. I'm putting it back in as I wasn't ready to move on to the next one. But the Sun card in reverse can feel that there is going to be like this undertone of sadness, of unhappiness. It's like, how do I have this all, but I don't have so-and-so by my side? How do I have this all, but I don't have fill in the blank? So there could be a tinge of sadness or disappointment as you come into, this type of stability, fortune, money, promotion. This can also be that someone around you, someone close to you, comes into a nice chunk of change, and you're just like, but when is it my turn? Don't worry. It's coming. The month of July, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, being supported, being popular. This feels like Knight of Wands is very much flirtatious and spontaneous energy. If you are looking for a new circle of friends, I think that you will find them this summer in 2024. I feel like you're almost going to be like the leader of the pack. People will follow your lead. People will look up to you. People want to be around your energy. Your vibe is your tribe, or however you say that, your tribe, right? They're attracted to your vibe. There you go. And so I feel like at this time, you're gonna spend a lot of time traveling, getting to know people. I just heard that you will meet soul family members, and this is going to be very important for some of you guys, because it feels as though you have a much more understanding of the different types of friendships or relationships that you've had. I feel like you may have had certain friendships or relationships in the past that you had like insane amount of trust in, that maybe even more so than you probably should have at one point or another. And maybe you're even like, no regrets, I don't care, I trust them. And as time has gone on, you're not as strong in your word, in your convictions of saying that again, right? So I do feel like Seven of Wands here with this energy is definitely saying you now see a clear difference, a line of demarcation. You're now understanding that what you were ride or die for at one point may not be ride or die for you. Nine of Wands. Again, seeing someone's true colors, realizing that maybe you've lost others that were like the real deal in your life because you chose to have the wrong person's back. I'm just going to say it like that. But I do feel like this type of clarity, this realization helps you to make new friends, new circle of friends, people that you can trust. And then you meet other people. You may be going to events or functions or parties, get-togethers, where that type of energy comes back around to you. And it just feels good to be around like-minded people. And in the month of August, you have the Six of Pentacles. So equal give and take. Like I said, you may be, you know, setting that line of demarcation and letting people know exactly where you stand and where they stand in your life, right? Maybe they're not ready to hear. Like, what do you mean we're not besties anymore? What do you mean you don't want to hang out with me? What do you mean? You know, like, as if you'd ever catch on to their shadiness or deception. And I do feel like whoever this may be for some of you, they're trying to find a way to weasel their way back in. But it's like a hard no. Knight of Swords flew out in reverse. They want to weasel their way in. They want to force their way in. They will huff and puff. They will try every single thing imaginatively possible. Sweet talk you, buy you stuff, you know, try to butter you up, then try to argue with you, then try to manipulate you. And then they wonder why you set a boundary. Six of Cups. This could be a childhood friend, someone that you've known since childhood. This can also be someone younger than you. Now, I'm not going to lie. Someone here can have manipulative kids as well that are just not ready to grow up. Are just not ready to go out there and start life. Their life has been on hold, and therefore you feel like your life has been on hold because someone hasn't, you know, flown the nest per se. And it's okay to support your children, grown kids, teenagers, whatever. Four of Swords, another card in reverse. Now, if you're new to me, not a single one of my cards is in reverse. So when they do fly out that way, it's of significant meaning. Spirit is sending a very strong message. Knight of Swords in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. It's like this anxiety that creeps in. And it's this stress. It's feeling impatient. Impatient to the point of wanting to literally push someone out of your way. Literally, like, you're not getting the hint, so I'm going to tell you. And I feel like some of you are not the type to hint, but rather be super blunt. But for whatever reason, this person, it's kind of like you're trying to be sweet about it and nice about it and don't want to hurt their feelings. But I feel like if this is a guest in your home, they've overstayed their welcome, basically. And you're just like, that's it. Grow the F up, move out, find your way out. I'm giving you 6 months. I'm giving you whatever, right? You want them to be independent. And I also feel like if there's a codependency here, you're like, that's it. No more codependency here. You're on your own. You can live here, but now you got to pay rent. Now you got to do this. Now you got to do that. Now, you know, independent. Same thing you would do if you had your own place. And so you have a choice. Go find your own place and do that on your own. Or you can continue living here and do it here. Right? September, you have the Lovers card here. Major Arcana for the sign of Gemini. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the King of Wands here. So relationships, love, partnerships could be highlighted at this time. If there is someone that's sweet on you or you're sweet on them, I feel like the King of Wands energy. And there you are. Look at that. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Queen of Swords. You could be letting someone know that you love them. You could be communicating with them. King of Wands can be saying, prove it. Because when King of Wands says something, they act on it. They're not shying away. They're not afraid. If they say they love you, they want to marry you. They love you, they want to marry you. They're setting the date. They're finding a location. They're, you know, already got everything in the works. And they probably had it in the works before they even asked you to marry them. So whether this is you or someone that you're involved with, this could be a renewal of love. This can be a recommitment. I'm also hearing for some of you, this is a fine, and before I move this hand so you could see what card flew out, I was about to say that for some of you, this is the final end of a chapter when it comes to love, where you've cut away from someone, a karmic cycle that was just not good for you, that you held your hopes up for, long-term marriage partnership, and you've come to the realization that you're deserving and worthy of someone who is worth their weight in gold, but also a man of their word, a person of their word, man, male or female, doesn't matter. But someone who you can trust will say something and follow through and not just try to charm you or sweet talk you. See if you could see that there. Three of Swords. So that does apply to someone here. The straw that broke the camel's back can be happening here. Not for everyone. This is a general reading. But in someone's relationship, you're just like, three is a crowd. Okay? They may be asking you to choose. You may be asking them to choose. This doesn't necessarily mean there's a third-party situation here, although it can be. Remember, over here somewhere, there could have been a discovery of that early on in the year. And a discovery of people that are supposed to have your back didn't. Queen of Wands and Page of Cups. Someone pursuing you, wanting to make amends, wanting to apologize, wanting to start over. For those of you that are married and had this discovery, maybe you finally have your court date here in the month of September, October. You have the Justice card, Libra energy, also Libra season, end of September into October. So Libra can be strong, dominant energy at this time. But Libra is also the card of justice. The scales of justice. You're hoping that they will tip in your favor. Clarity, communication, victory, success, especially when it comes to money, home, stability. If you are going through a divorce, this could be alimony, child support, who keeps the home, who keeps the cars, who keeps the pets, visitation, all of that stuff gets squared away. But I feel like someone is going to say something like, but I don't want to divorce. I want to work this out. I want to stay married. I made a mistake. I'm hearing that like someone will even get to a point where they practically beg you to put this behind you and work things out. And you're just like, no. See, Four of Swords. You're just like, no. Because now you've given me a reason to protect myself from you. Your hurt, your pain. Queen of Cups in the month of November. Oof. Five of Swords, winning at all cost. You're just like, I don't give an F what you want. You had a shot. You effed it up, right? The World card. You are definitely elevating your life at this time. You don't care if that hurts someone else's feelings, that you don't want them back. You don't care. This is friendship, love, family. You're just deciding to make big changes in your life and you're not looking back. And that's it. Done deal. I also feel that you're going to be very closed off emotionally, so you won't be immediately open to love, immediately open to like friendships or rekindling any type of connection, friendship or otherwise. But I'm hearing if you're not careful, you're going to even squander away the people that are good for you. So don't lose out on that. Two of Wands. A few repeated cards here so far. This is being at a crossroads. Needing to make a choice. Again, creating the world for you. The world that you want, that you desire. And what does that mean for you? What is the happiness that you're going after? True love, commitment. As I was glancing over at the Make a Commitment card, at the end of the year, you are either rekindling the love, the romance, the marriage, the relationship. You're coming to an agreement. You're going through counseling, healing. Three of Wands. You're looking towards a future together. Or if you're single, this is real, true love that is able to withstand the test of time, trials and tribulations. Ace of Wands and Queen of Wands. There it is. Somebody finds you very attractive. Super sweet on you. A lot of passionate energy here when it comes to love. Also finding, you know, I just heard either adding or finding the spice of life, right? Some of you guys have a lot of fun in the privacy of your own homes and maybe outside of that, if you know what I mean. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Amira's Love Oracle. Tell me more about Aquarius's love life this year. Long distance, foreign themes, long distance relationship, but also careful with the people that are emotionally distant, or if you are feeling like your partner is emotionally distant, especially when you're sitting right next to each other. Also gives me, you know, Three of Wands energy here with the ships and in the distance. It may also feel that for some of you, a romantic partnership, true love is at a distance. It's not going to come right away. But your soulmate, hello, you've got more than one message here expressing soulmate. This is a great connection, a wonderful relationship. I did mention earlier on, especially around the summertime, that you will be calling in your soul family. And yes, that can include your soulmate partner. Money, honey, I'm telling you. I am telling you, Aquarius, money is looking really good for you. Wealth, luck, finances, the theme of money and family. Super important for you at this time. Origin, soul family, groups of people. I told you guys. I love it when Spirit just brings all the energies together to show me everything that I just channeled for like the last, I don't know, hour. I know, guys, these readings have gone really long. They're super detailed. So if you're still here, know that I love and appreciate your support. Give it a thumbs up. And you've got chess, money strategy, wise spending, looking at the long game here, careers in the military, leadership, thinking it through, especially if you're making any changes when it comes to your career. You have the card of the tree, financial growth, coming to fruition and abundance, outdoor jobs, family business, and stability. I'm going to pull two more of these. Oh, the card of Buddha, life purpose, more than money, spiritual wealth. Careers in counseling, being guided. You're being guided towards your divine path as well. And last one, seal. Business contract, documents, a gift of money. Ding, ding, ding. I called it. Careers in writing, clerical, paperwork, staying put. Staying put in your current situation, in your current career. That could be significant to you. I was going to pull Kipper cards, but this has gone pretty long. So to close this out, these are the Power of Surrender cards. And I absolutely love this deck. I haven't used it in a while, but I did bring them out for the 2024 readings. And they have been just summarizing and tying up the readings all the way through at the end. Just beautifully. Chef's kiss seamlessly. So what does Aquarius have to surrender to or surrender from to have their most wonderful, successful, best 2024 yet? Wow. Surrender to your intuition. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Oof. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Give them up, please. Surrender to joy. Yes. We need some more of that, okay? Let's read these through. If you're not going to stick around for that, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will see you soon. Surrender to intuition. Tune in to your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. I go back 10 seconds and hear that part again. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and the easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Aquarius, let me know what your favorite part of this reading was. I do appreciate all your love and support. Happy holidays, depending on when you're watching this. If you're still watching this in 2023, happy holidays, happy new year. I wish you all the love, the blessings, and a beautiful 2024. To book your very own personal reading or any of my services, the link is in the description box down below. I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.